Lee, who has a
Hello, lovely
background in everything.
people.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm ready to have some fun with you guys.
Can you tell I am not accustomed to getting the brain clicked and revving at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? 11 a.m. for you. You're out in Los Angeles, correct?
Yes, I am here in Hollywood, here in LA.
Oh, you're in Hollywood. You're in Hollywood, and
Hollywood.
if I'm not mistaken, you have been working on a project out there. You've been doing a movie. I think I saw some clips of it not long ago.
Yeah, I filmed one movie so far this year, and it should be out next year. The holding title is Frankie the Maniac Woman, so it's really fun. It's a comedic horror. And then I've been doing a bunch of plays. There's been a lot of strikes here in Hollywood, so I
Oh
had
yeah,
to be busy.
yeah, yeah. Now, when that happens, does that help you or hurt you? Are you considered crossing? Well, I guess if they're not doing movies, then that kind of does force you into the plays and theatrical performances and things like that. Correct?
Yes, but you know what? It's turned into a blessing because I've never been into theater before, and I got to star in one. I got to do a few of them in the past year, and it's been such a blessing, such a great learning experience. I acted in most of them, and in some of them I did tech and lighting. Learned a little bit about how to produce things. So it's been a great learning experience. And I also got some time to do what I love to do, which is give back. And I did that through some pageantry.
Yeah, I've noticed that you did that because I forgot to mention it, and we ended up adding it into the description of the show. You were until like very recently, or maybe you still are, because I think in June is when you were supposed to pass the crown. You became Ms. MRS. MRS, guys, calm down. Ms. California and Ms. West Coast, correct?
Yes, Mrs. California, Mrs. West Coast, and I actually passed the crown on the past weekend.
Well, it's probably a big thrill for you to be on the show because I too am a king, as you can see from the crown over there.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
and I do mean this with all due respect, and I don't mean any hatred that may sound like it's going to cry. I do not like your husband. I don't like him, and there's a simple reason.
Anybody in the crowd does.
I think kings and queens belong together. I find her husband to be a bit of an imposter. I don't think he should be involved in this equation whatsoever. And I think kings and queens should belong together. And you all have been together for a long time. If I think since I've met you.
7 years, 7 wonderful years.
And I think he was your boyfriend when I first met you. And you got married what year?
2017.
She had to think about it. Did you see that, Coltrane?
I do too, though.
Yeah, well, don't we all? No, I was I was married from 86 to 90, so I've been a single man for quite some time. And people that watch the show and go, well, we see why he's single. So it all adds up. It all adds up.
Oh, don't
and I saw you posted a picture of your mother. My God. I don't know how old your mom is, but she is still because you said it yourself, a beautiful, beautiful woman that you considered your role model.
Absolutely. She is a powerful, strong, amazing woman, still doing amazing things in the world, helping families.
Yeah. Right.
She was a lawyer of the Chief Justice in the Philippines. She was alive during the People's Revolution in the Philippines. So
yeah.
Amazing hero, like an actual hero.
Wow. And I did see maybe a year or two ago, it could be a little longer, I saw you had gone back to the Philippines. And I saw you dressed and looked like $1 million. So I'm assuming you were doing some appearances around there as well. And so what's it like when you all go back home, back to Manila and places like that? How does that feel?
It's just a time for us to spend, some quality time with family. We don't get to visit back very often. I got to, give some presents to a family that I help out there. And then mostly we celebrated Christmas. My brother, he's a classical pianist and performer as well. So he performed. So that must be one of the events you were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, just mostly family time because, that's really important. We need to make time for that.
Okay. Team Maker, one of the big supporters of our show, apparently making a little free time. He travels all over this country quite a bit, and he's taking some time to peek in on us today.